Tang. Tang, 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 tang. Hi there, Dango. What's up? How you doing? Hello there, Joe. Hope you're doing well this evening or morning potentially. Happy for it to be Friday. Glad you're doing good there, Dango. Hello there, SMT. How you doing? Hi, Bruce. How's it going? SMT not able to join tonight because you're heading to dinner. Have a good dinner. Take care. Till next time. You're tired, Bruce. I definitely can understand that. Joe, yeah, do usually try to do lives every day. Dango, you saw a kitty like Tang, but a little bit more chunkified. Well, Tang has got a little bit of chunkiness to him. He's got a little bit of a belly. And then you went to your grandma's, so I hope you had a good time with your grandmothers. Oop, did it scare you, Tang? You're like, what is this little cat here? Hey, buddy. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was gonna do a live tonight or not, but I'm like, yeah, we'll do it. Joe, this is like a laser toy, right? So little toy the cats can chase around, kind of thing. In the shape of a cat. It's not as good as we used to have a laser pointer or a laser toy, which was kind of like a something you could hold, and you can move this also, but it kind of gets stuck a little bit. So I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it works. Yeah, it was from Amazon. I think it was probably like maybe $20 or something. Hello there, John. How you doing, friend? I hope you're doing well. Just hanging here today. Yoda's in the other room. Along with everybody else. Besides Rosemary, of course. If you happen to be new to this live, hello, hello. Name is Adam, aka Catatainment. We got 9 cats here. We just kind of show for an hour or so. So welcome. Say hello if you want to. Well, Joe, we buy toys every couple of weeks or so, I would say. The cats seem excited and thrilled and interested about it for a few minutes or maybe a day or two. And then they're like, let's just go find the box the stuff came in with, and we'll go from there. Oh, I know, Tang. Is he going to get you? Hello there, Ivan X Greats. How you doing? Ivan, one high is enough. One high is enough, there, friend. Yes, they definitely do love their boxes. They have a deal with boxing companies, it seems like. John, you just earned the first place conversation starter award on your neighborhood app. You're obviously a big mouth. Okay. Hello there, Fran. How you doing? Lily Smeltzer. Hi, you have two kittens. What kind of kittens are they? Ivan, there's no reason to keep on repeating yourself, Ivan. If you do keep on repeating yourself, I might put you in a timeout because I don't allow spamming on here. So, hello there, Normal. How you doing on this normal Friday? Oh, mine tang. Mine. I would say for myself, working with school, it was definitely a rough day. Busy day. Tranquil, hello, hello. I hope you're doing well, Tranquil, today. Appreciate that, Bruce. I was gonna talk to whoever that was again, and if they continued with it, they were probably gonna just get the boot. So maybe they'll understand after that. Hello there, Sydney Cat. Hope you're doing well today. Dingo, how old did Oxalot say? How old he said he was? Oxalot said he was like 100. Ivan, I'm gonna take 5 minutes. I gave you a warning. You keep on repeating, and we're not gonna deal with that. So, you got 5 minutes. If you wish to continue to watch, feel free. Um, but I'm not gonna mess around with you there. Bruce, Ivan was on Cats for Nelsons and did the same thing there. Yeah, I just don't put up with that nonsense. Fran, you just caught you here to tonight. Oh, perfect. Is anybody else lagging? Dango saying it's lagging on his end, so I don't know if it's me or if it's just Dango in particular. So is anybody else's connection lagging? Lavender, hello, hello. Rosemary is doing fine. She is recovered almost all the way, Lavender, but not quite. And we'll see Lavender in a little bit. Or not Lavender, I'm sorry, we'll see Rosemary in a little bit. Duh. I hope all are going well. I hope everybody's doing well on this Friday. Hope you all have any maybe interesting plans over the weekend. Normal, how much cats you have? I'll correct that. So how many cats do we have? We have 9, Normal. Do you have any cats yourself? Yes, I will talk a little bit about my school stuff. What was I saying? Our little runaround kitty, our runaround child, he likes to run, and he ran a few times today and got himself into trouble. But, such is life. Normal, yeah, 9 is definitely a big number. There's a few other people that are on here that has quite a few too, also. Clouds, who is the most energetic kitty? Tang, Kit, Tiny. I would say those. Yoda, those are probably a few of them. Joe, to answer your question, I'm not a teacher. I was a teacher at one point in time, but right now I'm just an assistant. And I'll probably only be an assistant for about another year or so. And then I plan on actually going back to school, back into the medical field. Probably under like imaging, like learning how to be like an X-ray technologist. I love the kitties. It's interesting work, but it's just not for me long term. It's like I gotta move on. Hello there, Marie. This particular kitty's name, one of 9 that we have, this is Tang. Or Orange, or Tangerine, or Mango. He's got a few names, but his main name is Tang. He's Mr. Tang. In a few minutes, we're going to go check out some of our other cats and see how they're doing. Tang, you said buy you a new internet for your PC? Well, I can't help you on that one there. Tang is poor. He's rich in spirit, but he's poor when it comes to money. Tang did a lot of investments in his life earlier in the stock market, but oh, well, I guess that just happened. You're like looking at it, aren't you, Tang? You're staring at this now. You're like, you want to play with this stick. I know, you're like my kids in my school. You're just like tearing things apart, huh, honey? I know it's my stick now. Lavender, you're at your grandmother's house to stay there temporarily. There's an orange stray kitty there. I think he's a kitten. Still, your grandmother calls him Butters. So he's kind of a stray and gonna spay him. Okay. And then adopt him. Good to hear. Good to hear. Joe, are the kids at school good and like to learn, or are they naughty? Joe, there's definitely a combination of some naughty children who don't like to listen. And there's definitely a mixture of those who, like to learn and like to listen. And, there's a mixture. I think all children are capable of learning and capable of listening. It's just they gotta focus, and it's hard for them to focus, especially the boys. I've noticed a lot of hyperactive boys. A lot of boys that always like to touch themselves, not touch themselves. I don't mean it like that. I mean they like to touch others. And then you got some kids that just need a lot of one-on-one attention or a lot of one-on-one help, and it's hard to do. Because then you got the other kids are kind of misbehaving potentially. So it's tricky. Working in the school system is not for the faint of heart. And it's definitely one of the more challenging things a person can do in their life if they ever wanted to work in the school system. Joe, are boys better students or both? I think honestly, I think a lot of the girls are better students overall. Fran, you think the school systems need more help or money? I don't know. I mean, yeah, maybe. I tell you what, I think my very short opinion here is I think that the school systems they worry too much about standardized tests, so they teach to the test, and I don't think there's really true learning that goes on in the schools anymore, and I don't think there has been for decades. So I won't talk about school stuff for too long here. I mean, because I don't want to like get off of topic too much with these cats. But it is an interesting topic, and I think a lot of people have a lot of good thoughts and opinions on the school system. Fran, to allow the teachers to be able to do their job, definitely for sure. Tranquil females are always more well behaved. Not always tranquil, not always, but most of the time, I would agree with you on that. Joe, they leave school there at 18. Yeah, 16. Yeah, we're done usually at 18. Bruce, your wife is retired and she was a special needs assistant teacher. Yeah, God bless her on that, Bruce. As rough as regular education is, special education is definitely a challenge for sure. But also with these live streams, I will say that I sometimes also like to go a little off topic, and it's not always about cats. I mean, I think I can show these cats and show what they're doing, and if anybody has any questions, always feel free. Um, but you know, certain topics I don't mind talking about for a little bit, but I don't want like the whole conversation to be dominated by school stuff or things like that. A portion of the live stream, I'm good with that, and then we'll kind of focus back on the cats again. We'll probably hang with Tang here for a few more minutes. John Tranquil, not a conversation you want to engage in. No worries, no worries. You're a bad boy back in them days, and you probably would be put in a quote-unquote place today. Could be. Now, if Tang went to school, what kind of a student would he be? Would he be a good student, or would he be a bad student? What do we think? Cloud, who is your silliest kitty cat? Probably my wife, Cloud, who's also a cat. Bruce, yep, your Maine Coon is Oreo. Tranquil, you were in a private school the entire time. You were in a private school the whole time, Tranquil? Was it like a boarding school, Tranquil? I mean, if you don't mind me asking, or if you don't mind saying, was it like a boarding school? Or just a private school? Bruce, Tranquil, or you think Tang would be bad? My wife says he would be the tattletale. Joe says Tang would be a straight A student and graduate with honors. And then Cloud, he would be the class clown. I think he might be the teacher's pet. Can you stand on your hind legs, honey? Dang. Trinko, yeah, you only went to private school. Yoda would be in detention every day. Yoda would run the detention hall. Joe, he's a decent sized kitty. Tang's probably about 15 pounds, maybe 15, 16 pounds or so. We have a bigger group of kitties all overall. I guess apparently my wife is saying he's 13.5. My wife always has to be right and always likes detailed information. I'm a lot more, I just like to kind of give estimates and can just guess on stuff. Okay, we're going to say goodbye to Tang here. And we're going to go check on what the other misfits are doing. Excuse me. All right, Mr. Tang. You going to take a little nappy poo? Tranquil, you also like the detailed information. Yeah, that's like my mom. She's big on details too. I think it drives her nuts because I don't need to have like the details or tell her all the details. Lavender, in your math class, you saw a banner hanging up with a quote saying, "Teachers don't make you learn, doctors don't make you healthy, coaches don't make you rich, and trainers don't make you fit." Interesting. At some point, you need to take responsibility on your life. I understand. Okay. Let's say goodbye to Mr. Tang. We've played with him enough at the moment as I give him a little bit of a butt scratch, a little bit of a back scratcher, and a little bit of a head scratcher. Alright, let's go check out the other kitties. Lavender, I would say that's true. Personal responsibility is something that needs to be learned, for sure. I don't disagree with you on that. Hello, Tuxedo, Tuxedo, Tabby, Calico, Tuxedo, and White Cat. J something too. Do I remember you? I'm sorry. I don't. Do you remember me? We got a little bit of a tuxedo party going on here in the bed. Oh, well, that's good. I hope you'd been doing well. Hope life has been treating you good. Lavender, to answer your question, do they get a lot of zoomies at night? Not really. A kit does, a few do, but we have kind of like a older crowd of kitties. I mean, Tiny like Tang, because there's brother and sister. Tiny's 3, and those are our youngest. These 2, 3, almost 4-year-olds. Fran, are these foster kitties or family pets? Most of these are foster cats. They were, we fostered them, and then we foster failed, which means we adopted them, or the others are like rescues. Hello there, Prinnies for everyone. These are some shoot schmuckers. Can't say I've heard that, besides maybe like what is that, like a grape? Like a peanut butter and jelly? Isn't that a peanut butter and jelly thing? Schmuckers? Oh, is it Yoda? Now, Yoda, people were calling you a clown and saying you were going to be in detention all day if you were a student. Jelly? Oh. Hi, Mr. Yoda. Lavender, the youngest cat, this one right here, Tiny, and the other one when we were in with Tang, they are siblings, brother and sister, and they were both around 3.5 or so. Kind of turn the camera over here for a moment here. We'll check out with Zeus, Zelda. Hello there, Kristen, from the fiery pits of Texas. It must be hot in Texas, huh? What's the temperature, Kristen, where you're at? How hot is it? Out of curiosity. Fran, you need to go to the local shelter or humane society to get your kitty fix. Just giving them some lovin's. Sounds good, sounds good. It's 105 and it feels like 110. Yes, those are definitely the fiery depths. It's probably only a few places, Kristen, in the U.S. where it's hotter. Arizona probably be one of them, I would imagine. Hello there, Raymond. Welcome. How you doing on this Friday? Tranquil, it's 100 there in Louisiana, and it feels like 110 basically, huh? Yeah, I guess summer is still among us, huh? It'll definitely be nice when we start to have some cooler temperatures, huh? Hello there, Rima. Rima, I got a little bit of Max for you right here. I know Max is one of your favorites, so say hello to Maximus. And say hello to Chubby. Chubby little Tiny, who's spooked. Yeah, Max, or Joe, Max is he thinks he's like a ladies' man. He tries to rub up on all the females and they just swat him away or hiss at him. So he's heartbroken most of the time. And he used to have a strong, manly name, Whiskers Maximus. But when Yoda came around, Max just became a coward. Rima, you had the flu. I hope you're feeling better. Hope you're feeling better. Jan, we were in a foggy day all of yesterday, and you got a reprieve from the heat in southern Wisconsin. Okay. Yeah, Reem, I definitely know how like a flu kind of thing can definitely feel, kind of almost fully recovering from COVID, but still kind of lingering a little bit. So I can feel you there on that, especially like a summer cold or summer flu. Seems like those are the worst ones. Oop, Max, you okay? I know you kind of bit that a little too aggressively. Are you all right, buddy? You like the quilt? Yeah. The kitties love any kind of bedding, right? Fran, the kitties are plump. We do got some chubby kitties for sure. Healthy looking. Yeah, well, the thing I think some people don't realize when you bring a cat into your life, you adopt a kitty, is it's like a lifetime commitment. And there's a lot that goes into it. I mean, besides the basics, food, water, shelter, toys, treats. I mean, there's medical responsibility, medical care. So there's a lot that goes into it. And the more you have, the more, it's definitely it takes a lot emotionally, financially, all that stuff. Hello there, Judy. Hope you're doing well. Hope things have been going well for you. We're just hanging out with some tuxedos. They do. They get along fairly well, Fran. Part of the reason is we do, and so I've talked about this before. There's a pheromone that you can plug into your wall called Feel Away, and it definitely is helpful. Joe, the little one, yep, that's the baby. She's too good to get down here with the common folks, the common cats, so she's up there, up high. She thinks she's royalty. We'll need to find Kit here in a moment. I think I saw her. She's not under the bed, so we'll go spend a few moments with Kit here in a bit. But right now, we're just... Whoa. We're trying to get Tiny, who's getting all scared. Boop. Yoda. Hey, buddy. I know, let's rub that chin. Let's get that big old chin, that chinny chin chin, honey. All right, let's turn around. You gonna get it with your big old paws? Yeah, I don't know if y'all can see, but Tiny, if you can see her paws, she's got really big paws for a kitty. So if she wasn't so chunky around the waist, she'd be a pretty big cat, because she's got some big paws. Why do cats love catnip so much? I don't know. Maybe because it's just a hallucinatory drug for them, I guess. I'm not sure they're lavender. Hey, Pink Nose. I know you're timid. Hard to believe at one point in time, Tiny here used to actually be Tiny when she was like 6 months old. John, do you have a yearly football halftime party with the cats? Like a fundraiser or something to help the finances? Nah, nothing like that. Nothing like that. Let's swing here. Hi, Kit. Whoa, gonna get your belly tiny. Kit, what's up, honey? Hi, Pandora. Oh, I know, the big mouth. Is it licky time? Fran, an obstacle maze. We have some stuff kind of like that, Fran. Joe, Kit reminds you of a bigger Rosemary. I don't know. Maybe in looks, their personalities are quite different, but I can see what you're saying though. Physically, or like in how Rosemary and no, you got crap in your eye, honey. Let's get the crap out of your eyeball. You get the lickies. You want to bite me? You want to do the little kickies? I know, the little kickies. Kit, what's up, honey? Lavender, can people take their emotional support cat slash service animals to stores? Lavender, I think it's an officially, if it is like an official emotional support cat, or I don't know of any service cats. I know service dogs, but I would imagine, but I think it depends on the store. You know, those are private businesses, so they have the right to reserve to, not let certain like certain people, not certain people, but certain situations into their stores. So I think that really depends. But I don't know. I mean, what does everybody else think on that question? I guess Tranquil is saying not Walmart. So I think it's going to depend, I think, from business to business. I mean, I'm sure there are people who have like emotional support animals that are cats. Um, for sure. I've just never seen an emotional or a service animal that's a cat, though. They probably exist. I've just never personally seen one. I mean, usually you just see like seeing eye dogs and stuff like that when it comes to service doggies. Come here, honey. Kit. You're like, yeah, it's a yellow string. What am I supposed to do about it? Fran, so I know it's all you can do for them, feeding, washing dishes, scooping boxes. Just curious, do you ever try an exclusive catnip free for all? No, because Fran, if cats eat too much catnip, if they digest too much catnip, they can have some stomach issues, some vomiting, some diarrhea. So we definitely limit the catnip around here to just a small amounts. And cats all act differently with catnip, anyways. I mean, some kitties they go all crazy, they go all hyper, they get all lovey, they start rubbing everything. And some kitties they don't react to catnip at all. So Lavender, you wonder why they show cats drinking milk in cartoons, but in real life cats are lactose intolerant. It's a good question, Lavender. I guess it's just, it's that common trait, right? You see a cat, you give them milk. A stray cat, you give them milk. I guess that's just, how kind of society has grown up and what everybody's used to with that. Now, I will say we do give Zelda, our oldest 19-year-old, we do give her a tiny little bit of milk, usually every other night or so, just as a little treat for her. She handles it well. She doesn't have any issue with it. But yeah, a lot of kitties definitely don't do well with milk. Really, shoot, humans don't do well with cow milk. John Doris has Mao registered as an emotional support animal, but she needed that to have Mao in her apartment. Oh, really, John? Okay. Not to go to the store with her. I gotcha. Walmart can refuse entry with service animals. The federal law says so. Gotcha. Lavender, your dad says that humans aren't supposed to drink cow's milk. Well, they're not. I will say, though, one of my probably most drink that I like the most is milk, whether it's regular milk or chocolate milk, I will say. So I probably drink too much milk than I should. Fran, your great uncle has cows, and he used to squirt them once in a while from a cow that had a bad udder. Interesting, interesting. Yes, I think my wife said a little earlier this is the most Tiny has been on camera at one point in time, and I would agree. Oop, did I scare ya? All right, wait. Let's head back to you. Judy, emotional support Fred at home. Emotional support Fred at home. I only think I don't know you take them to the restaurant. Not sure what that means, Judy. Joe, is Tiny camera shy? It seems like it. When I do these lives, she normally hides in the basket and just doesn't want me to get by her. So I'm usually only with her for a few minutes. So maybe she's getting out of her shell. Judy, that should have said. Okay, four. Gotcha, not Fred. Yeah, I was confused when you were talking about Fred. I didn't know what you were saying. Fran, I'm sure your cat. I'm sure you can bring cats with you if they're in a carrier. Yeah, maybe. Reba, you want to see Max playing? Hold on. Let me try to see if he'll play a little bit. All right, Maxie. You probably won't get much, Rima. He's like, yeah, what am I supposed to do with this? Let me try it over on the other side. Joe, yep, somebody has. John, the four cat billies can talk about that because he had one put up recently. Hi. Hi. You know, Rima, I think this is the most you're going to get out of Max. He's not interested, it seems like. Tiny's all, like, interested with your big old belly, but... yeah, eventually we probably will invest on one of those big cat wheel toys. Ah, you sleepy. You sleepy baby. Max. Come on, Max. Oh. You want to do some kickies, Max? You want to do some kickies? You want to do some kickins? No, you're like, I don't want to do too many kickies right now. Alright, buddy. Couple of kicks, but not really, huh? I know, Max, you are not amused, huh? Hello there, Haley. Hope you're doing well. Bruce, your wife is considering you letting you get another kitty. Well, I hope it goes well if you do. Obviously, you know, I'll say to adopt and hold their cat, which I'm sure, you know, you're thinking about anyways. All right, Max. Haley doing well. The kitties are doing doing well also. Joe, Max looks like your Charlie. Had years ago, but was older, not as chunky, and more black than a little bit of white. Oh, shine time. Want to get that belly. Hi, honey. You're showing off your pinky nose. All right, we're gonna hang out here for about another minute or so. Got to check to keep on the time here, and we'll head down to Rosemary here in a moment. See what she's doing. Lavender, did you ever put on cat TV for them? Yeah, stuff like fish, right? Or like birds or squirrels, stuff like that. Yeah, we have. Some of them, you know, are interested, and some of them, they look at it for a second and they just keep on walking. And they're like, yeah, not interested. Haley, you shall become the crazy cat lady. Well, best of luck on that one. Baby. Baby. Alright. Excuse me all. Try not to choke here on you. Now, the baby's funny when she plays because it's like she's awkward when she plays. It's like she doesn't know how to play. It's like she never learned how to play properly. So she just always looks weird. Lavender, we don't have a landlord. We are our own landlord, so well, I will say we don't own our home. The bank owns our home, but we don't have to worry about stuff like that. Yeah, who owns their home, really? I mean, a few people do, I'm sure, but, most people say when they own their own home, it just means the bank owns their home. Very few people. Oh, tranquil, yeah. Okay. You're in the exception there, tranquil. A lot of people don't own their homes in any way, just bank owned, because most people don't live in their homes long enough to actually um, uh, pay off their mortgage. Awesome, Tranquil. Your mom paid cash for her house. Awesome. I mean, that's the ideal situation, right? So you don't have any mortgage or anything. It's all paid off with cash. That is, that's that's good if a person can do that instead of getting into crippling debt. Okay, you five. We're gonna say goodbye to you for now. You be good for the next 20 minutes or so. Oh, John, yeah, no. Honestly, John, I don't think even the home insurance ever asks us about like animals or anything like that. Maybe they do though. All right, let's come down these stairs. Definitely new home. Won't have stairs, I don't think anymore. Too old for stairs. Too many issues. Speaking of issues, we have lanky sleepy kitty. Rima Tang is up in one of the up in one of the rooms by himself. Yoda didn't want to hang with him tonight. John, you're halfway paying through your mortgage on your home thanks to your tenants. Awesome, John. Fran, you tried to super chat, but it's not working. Okay, no worries on that. You can, yeah, if you want to, you can try again, or if not, that's cool. No worries. Oh, Joe, I also wanted to tell you, since you are a channel member, you can use like certain emojis. So for like example, if you type in as a comment, if you type in, I think it's colon, the one with like the two dots. If it's colon, the one with the two dots, and then you type in like Rosemary, and then colon again, there should be like an emoji of Rosemary, like a custom emoji of her. So it's something if you want to give it a try, you can. Lavender, do they ever wake us up early? Of course. All the time. All the time. Fran, you're not good at that stuff? No worries. No worries. Yeah, Joe, that's what I was talking about. So, you got it. That's the little Rosemary custom emoji. And Joe, I think there's an emoji, a custom emoji for like Rosemary, Tang, Max, Yoda, maybe one other one. I can't think of the other one. So there's a few. Or like, yeah, Bruce has got, I think, all the current ones there. He's got like Yoda, that's Rosemary, Max, just an I Love Cats, Pandora, and Tang. I got to start making some new ones though. John, I appreciate the $10 super chat. I'm gonna definitely hit my little like button on that, so I appreciate that, friend. Now, John, the money that I earn from this channel goes to, like cat charities and stuff like that. So is that where you want that to go? I just want to make sure that I'm going, taking this stuff to the right place. So if you don't mind, you can let me know in chat, John, if you don't mind. Okay. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, I will say one thing though too, as far as that part goes. What I was just talking about. Hopefully we won't be too much longer. But how it works is once you become like a partner program, you don't get paid. And again, this is YouTube talk, so forgive me. I'm just gonna talk about this for a moment, and then I'm gonna get off this subject. But it's just something I want you all to be aware of. So once this channel makes $100 minimum, then I will get a check from YouTube. But before that, though, they hold it like in their account until you get $100 minimum, in a certain period. And I think it kind of stinks. I mean, I think if your channel is making any money off of YouTube, off of the platform, then I think you should get paid no matter what. But the deal is with YouTube, it's got to be they hold the first $100 for whatever reason. So I just wanted to get that out of the way real quickly, and then I'm gonna move on. So I just wanted to let y'all know that. But maybe what I could do, maybe in a few weeks, a month or something, I can maybe I can do a live stream where we'll find a place. I'll do a community post where I can like name out a few like cat charities or like cat rescue groups, and then if you could look them up and then maybe vote which one you'd want to donate that stuff to, like donate the money earned from the channel or something like that, perhaps. Just an idea. John, do you need a... No, John, don't worry about anything at the moment. You've been more than very kind and generous. I think you've done like $30 or $40 with Super Chat, so you're good. Hello there, Icon. Let me kind of scroll down here because I think I'm missing for a couple things. Joe, but they let you have the money after. Yes, Joe, that is correct. After you break that $100 threshold, you then get stuff through your direct deposit, like a normal job almost kind of thing, if that makes sense. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. Okay, I think I'm good. It's just one of those things, like Sydney Cat, for example. Sydney Cat, if you're still on here, I'm sure you've probably seen Sydney Cat, where you have there's like a minimal amount that you have to first make, and then you're good. So I don't know, Sydney Cat, if you're on here or not, but I don't know if you've noticed that or not. Hello, Rosemary. Joe, it would just be Tang for that one. Just Tang, not Tango, just Tang is how I have it set up. You want to play, Rosemary? Oh, John, John, I mean, I definitely will like that for sure. That is just too generous, too kind. Yeah, thank you, John. That definitely will put us over that amount. And then maybe in a week or two, we can then set up and find a place where we can donate this money towards. I truly appreciate that, John. Too kind, too generous. Fran, is there any way to send you a gift for the kitties? Fran, you can. Fran, a question though. Are you subscribed to this channel, Fran? Let me first know that if you're subscribed to this channel. Okay, so Fran, if you want to subscribe to this channel, I think somewhere like on the live stream, there's like a button that says like subscribe or something. I think it's like on the upper right side. So if you become if you become subscribed to this channel, every so often I put out community posts, and then in my community posts I put out an email if you want to email. And then if you have like any questions or anything like that. So if you subscribe to the channel, and then when I put out a community post and I put out a certain email, like my own, like a personal email, like a Gmail, then that's a way that you can contact me. So we can do it that way if you're interested. Sorry, Lavender. I think I saw that question before. Do our neighbors ever call you crazy cat people? On occasion, but usually we call ourselves crazy cat people, like when we meet anybody new, so they kind of know. Rima, Rosemary's health is overall good. Um, she doesn't really have much of a limp anymore, but she does a little bit. Uh, but overall, she's good. Joe, yeah, and I'll probably do a community post, a new community post tonight, um, and then I'll put that email that if y'all want to contact me for or have any questions or anything, we can do that tonight, definitely for sure. Tranquil, you're thinking about going live tonight? Well, if you do, I'll try to, depending on the time, Tranquil, I'll try to pop in for that, and if not, I'll obviously try to catch a little of the replay, Tranquil, but I'll definitely try to pop in. Do you have any time you're thinking about doing that, Tranquil? Bruce, you're gonna post some new pictures tomorrow. Awesome. Hello there, beach girl Carly. Is it? Meow. I hope you're doing well on this Friday evening. If you're new, beach girl, this is Rosemary. She is one of 9 kitty cats that we live with. And she's a bit of a special needs kitty. She can't hear. She's deaf, but she's doing well. Tranquil, so maybe close to 8 o'clock, so 9 o'clock, around 9 o'clock my time. Okay, Tranquil, I'll definitely keep an eye on that for a little bit later. And like I said, I'll try to pop in and, say hello and support you there. Puppercat, hi, you tried to join as fast as you could. Now, Puppercat, are you talking about just subscribing to the channel? Or are you saying like something else? Beach Girl, I appreciate that. She's got some pretty markings. She's definitely a unique kitty, and I would say out of our 9, she is probably one of the ones that have like the most personality, I would say. And half the time she looks crazy with her big bulgy green eyeballs. Joe, does Rosemary get on with the other babies? So Joe, unfortunately, Rosemary does not do well with other cats. We tried integrating her with our others, and what wound up happening is she just did a lot of hissing, spitting, just looking crazy, and it just never worked out. So unfortunately, she does not get along with any of the other kitties. So because of that, she has her own room, but we get her out though several times during the day and during the night. That's why, like on some of these live streams, she'll be outside, and then that's why I'm in those rooms with the others. But like during the weekend, it's the opposite, because the time I do my live streams during the weekend, she's in her room and the other ones are out. Yeah, she's definitely sassy. Puppercat, tried to go on live stream as fast as possible because I like the kitties and try not to miss your live streams. Oh, no worries, no worries. You're here now. So as long as you're subscribed to the channel and you have like notifications on, then, if you want to pop in these live streams, then you should see the notification, hopefully. Alright, well, it is about that time. I only do these for about an hour or so. I feel like an hour is pretty much kind of like a good time for me. It's a good time for others, I feel, also. So, and my phone is starting to get warm. So I'm going to start saying my goodbyes. Though, John, I want to again thank you for your kind donations. That definitely puts me over the number. And then we will definitely... here in the next week or two, find some cat places that we can donate this to. So that's awesome. I truly appreciate that, John. Let me start saying my goodbyes to everybody else who's hung here tonight. Hopefully you all had a good time. So Icon, John, Joe, Raymond, Judy, Beach Girl, Puppercats, Raymond, Bruce, Tranquil, Rima. If I forget your names, my apologies in advance. Sydney Cat, Icon, and whoever else I might have saw here. I hope you all have a wonderful night. I hope you all adopt an older kitty if you're thinking about something like that. Always speak up for those who don't, and also those who know of Tranquil. Tranquil, who just put in right there. She has a live also later tonight, or she's thinking about having a live later tonight, and so she's another one that you might want to check out, and more kitties to kind of hang around and play with and such and so forth. So, Beach Girl, to answer your question very quickly, you are in Arizona. I grew up in Arizona. I live in North Carolina at the moment, but thinking about moving back to NC, or back to Arizona, I mean. Anyways, I'm going to go. You all have a wonderful night. Take care. God bless. And maybe we'll see you on Tranquil's Live later tonight. Until then, take care. And we'll say goodbye to the little nutcase Rosemary. Bye-bye, all.